in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hey everyone, I'm Kim, here to welcome you back for another segment of Gator Eye News in our 320 Productions studio.
Haley here. I hope you all had an awesome Halloween filled with crazy costumes and made some great memories.
Holidays are the best, but it can't always be all fun and games. Students here at River Bluff are very hardworking, not just in the classroom, but in their jobs as well.
Working can be great, but landing a job may be a little tricky. So to help you out, we have a segment all about how to get hired.
Hi, I'm Grant Nicholson, reporting from Gator Eye News, and I'm going to teach you how to get a job.
We got an interview with the career specialist here at River Bluff to give you some helpful tips on how to get a job. How do you think River Bluff is preparing students for the work world?
Well, my job is to help students get a job. I'm here at River Bluff High School. We do that through career development. We do that through internships, externships. Students are coming to our office and we have different career days that are set up. This year we're doing the Career Showcase. That is October 31st at Lexington Technology Center. And there's many resources with teachers and parents to help students understand the job industry.
What advice would you give teens trying to get a job?
The advice that I would give teens trying to get a job is make sure you dress professionally the first time you meet an employer. Make sure you give them something, either a cover letter or resume, and make sure you always give them a firm handshake and make sure you make great eye contact.
Any advice on interviews?
Please come see me before you interview.
Next, we interview teachers to see what their first jobs were.
I was a zookeeper for about 3 years.
My first job, I was 16 years old and I worked for a store called the Fudge Shop. It's where they made fudge.
My first job was in Buffalo, New York. I worked at Channel 2, an NBC affiliate, and I was a photojournalist.
How do your first jobs apply to the habits of scholarship?
It taught personal responsibility. I had to be on time.
I learned that I had to be organized, I had to be on time, I had to be prepared.
I worked with amphibians and reptiles. And some of the animals I worked with were very dangerous. So I had to work well in conjunction with other people. So I had to make sure I was watching the backs and arms and legs of other people and they were watching mine. So I had to work collaboratively with a lot of different people.
So it taught me a lot about interacting well with customers and being friendly and polite.
And I also had to be ready for change whenever anything needed to be changed. That was something I had to be prepared to do.
Being on time and doing the best I possibly can. If I didn't do my best that day, then people didn't see beautiful exhibits and animals that were well taken care of.
If you have any more questions on how to get a job, please visit the career specialist in the guidance office. This is Grant Nicholson reporting from Gator Eye News.
Thanks, Grant. Those are some awesome tips. Getting a job can be a great way to get involved with your community.
But if working isn't for you, that doesn't matter at all. You can be just as involved. River Bluff has tons of clubs that you can be a part of.
The trick is to find the one that's right for you. And if you can't find it, you can just start your own. Just to show you how important joining a club is, we have our next segment.
There are many clubs offered here at River Bluff for students to engage in. These include Beta Club, Lady Gators Club, HOSA, and many more. Participating in extracurricular activities such as clubs proves that students will benefit more when college applications roll around and when filling out job applications later in life. Dr. Clamp, the school's principal, will be talking about the significance of clubs and how that ties into the EL vision for the school.
Clubs and organizations are opportunity for students to connect on campus, to really develop their skills as a person, and as well as develop the opportunities to lead and serve. With expeditionary learning, there are 10 design principles, several of which connect to clubs, one of being service and solitude, and one of primacy of self-action. And I think clubs are a great way to blend all those experiences, where students not only get a chance to lead and serve, but then for those that are not in leadership and service, that they get a chance to participate and to learn. Students take ownership of their club and organization. I think they really have an opportunity to do some amazing things.
The students are offered a wide variety of clubs here at River Bluff. If you're interested in joining or starting one, see Ms. Cunningham in her desk at the main office. Ms. Cunningham, our club coordinator at River Bluff, will be discussing the benefits, regulations, and the steps needed to make a club.
A student can come and talk to me about it, and I can tell them exactly what to do. They have to get a sponsor. The sponsor has to email me or come see me, get a club application, fill it out. and then bring it to me, and Dr. Clamp and I sit down and go over it and approve it or not approve it. EL really talks about the culture of a school and students being a part of something and giving back to the community. So a lot of our clubs have a community service component, and also our clubs kind of go along right with our motto. And I don't think a lot of students understand that colleges now are looking at what are you doing in school other than just going to class? You know, are you becoming more involved? And I think if we can enhance the clubs to be more community-minded, I think more students might get involved.
Remember, the goal of clubs is to reach the purpose and identity of each individual student. This is Allison Pierman with Gator Eye News.
Wow, our school has so many options. I've joined 3 new clubs already this year.
Same. They're the perfect way to build up my resume for my college applications.
College applications are insane. I've almost finished mine. It's the most stressful part of senior year.
Yeah, but senior year is great. Just to show you how great it is, here's another senior, Shannon Simmons.
The infamous senior year has begun for the class of 2015. The last year in high school is described as one of the best years in a young person's life, but it also can be one of the most stressful. In 2013, South Carolina had a 74% graduation rate among all of its high school students. Here at River Bluff, we talked with some of our upperclassmen to figure out what it is like to be a senior.
How has your senior year been so far? Is it more stressful or fun?
Yes, it has been super fun. I play varsity tennis, so getting to know my teammates has been really great, and that's made for a great senior year. I've taken like a leadership role throughout the team as being captain, so it's been a lot of fun so far.
My senior year has been awesome, man. I had a great time this year. It's been awesome, an awesome senior year.
It's been pretty great. I mean, I've had a lot of ILT time, so I get to come in here in the store. Because, I mean, I didn't think the store would be such a big part of, like, coming to River Bluff, but it has, and I really like it.
It's been a bit stressful. I've had to deal with some issues in classes that I wasn't expecting to, and I'm also having to deal with work. It's a lot more added on to what I normally have, but all in all, I'm happy with it.
So it is stressful, but it is fun at the same time because I do get to graduate.
What are your expectations after high school? What plans do you have?
And I have started applying, but I'm currently filling out my college application. So.
I'm really interested in Johnson and Wales, but it's all the way in Rhode Island, and I don't think I can be that far away from my dad or my mom.
Other than graduating, I'd like to go ahead and enlist in the National Guard and then possibly get into USC.
No, I'm going to the Army Reserve.
What kinds of classes are you taking this year? Are they difficult?
This year I signed up for a couple AP and honors classes just to boost my GPA before I send in my final transcript to my college of choice.
I was thinking about taking filler classes, but I decided, hey, that's going to be boring. Boring's not fun. So I took things that aren't incredibly hard, but also not easy, like marine science.
Marketing management and virtual enterprise, those are my marketing classes, and I'm going into business, so that's pretty great.
English 4 is freaking hard. Just saying. Macbeth is the hardest book I've ever read in my life.
Are you in any extracurricular activities like sports or work?
This is my 4th year in DECA. I'm really excited to go to state and go to national competition this year.
I play basketball and I work.
What are some personal goals you have for this year?
Keep calm and like remain sane because I literally think I'm about to go crazy.
Get a couple records in basketball, you know, break a couple here and there. I mean, the school's only been here for 2 years, so why not set a couple records?
What is one piece of advice that you would give underclassmen before entering senior year?
I would definitely say focus on junior year because that's like what colleges are looking at the most, and it's really important, and you don't really realize it until you start applying.
Don't play around your freshman year.
Senior year can be stressful, but River Bluff seniors know that the rewards will be completely worth all the hard work come graduation day. They have already made the most of the beginning of this final school year, so being a senior isn't so bad after all. This is Shannon Simmons reporting, Gator Eye News.
I can't believe that we'll be graduating in 6 months.
I know. It doesn't seem like that long ago that we were only freshmen, and the past 3 years of high school have been so much fun.
Honestly, some of the most fun that I've had is getting to spend my ILT with some of the special needs kids.
I know. I love getting to eat lunch with them and getting to hear all about the activities they do here at River Bluff.
And they do a lot more than you think. Just to show you how much they're a part of, we talked to the teacher, Miss St. Jean.
There are a lot of special students here at River Bluff, but none are more special than the students of Miss St. Jean's class. Their outgoing personalities and upbeat attitudes are what makes them so lovable and such an important part of River Bluff. Today we're going to dive in and take a closer look on what these students go through on a daily basis.
We work on a lot of things and everyone has a different skill level, so we try to set everything to meet everybody's skill level, but to challenge them a little bit, just like in y'all's classes. We do different jobs around the school in the classroom, and so I pick a job that might be right for each student's skill level for them to work on, but also for them to try new things, to work on something that's harder. We work on cooking so that they can learn to cook at home, and especially when they get out of school. Then we work on different academic skills so they can learn how to use money and buy things and follow a schedule and learn how to be on time for a job and things like that. I think they have gotten better. I've had a lot of students for many years, and so you can see a difference from when they first come to high school to when they graduate. They progress in their skills and in their academics and in their learning how to do job skills. We work on a lot of job skills and daily living skills, which are things to help them be prepared for living on their own when they graduate and get a job. So I've been very proud of them. We actually just had a bocce ball competition yesterday with lots of first place winners in our class, and we prepare for bowling, Special Olympics in December, and basketball in February, and the big spring track and field games are in April at White Knoll High School. So we practice every day in our PE class for our different events.
It's a really great program you guys got here. Thank you for allowing me to interview you. Appreciate it.
The special needs class is a class devoted to students who are mentally challenged and who don't grasp material as quickly as other students around school. The ages for the students in the special needs classroom can range from anywhere between 15 to 21 in high school. Here at RB, we have a ton of students who are very unique in their own special way and are very gifted in their talents. Here we are witnessing Paris Singleton in a drawing of his apartment complex. He's a very artistic drawer, and he's a great student as well. He's one of the local students here at River Bluff. Ashton Turner is a great comedian, and he cracks us all up with his smiles. His gestures, his attitude, and just his personality is amazing. He cracks anyone up and makes anyone smile even if they're having a bad day. These are some of the things that make us love the special needs kids. We ask you to take a stand and make a pledge to end the R word and treat others the way you want to be treated. We ask you to come out and support your special needs students here at the Special Olympics coming up pretty soon. It can be greatly appreciated. This is Jake Lane from Gator Eye News reporting. Also, congratulations to Brady Platt for winning Homecoming 2014. Hope you had a great day, bud. You deserve it.
Wow, it's awesome to see what our special needs classes have been up to this year.
And it seems like they have a lot of fun in there too.
Yeah, definitely. This year has also been a great year for our fall sports teams.
I've loved getting to go to a lot of the games, and River Bluff has pulled in some amazing wins this year.
Yeah, let's take it to Caitlin and Maddie with our fall sports recap.
Gators on 3, 1, 2, 3, Gators!
Hey guys, we're back to give you more information on the River Bluff High School fall sports.
I'm sure you've heard of our school theme for this year, Momentum 2014.
Have you ever wondered how it ties back into sports?
Well, we asked Coach Bennett what he thinks of this very important question.
I think significance we talk about is more important than succeeding, and to me significance is everlasting. And where do you learn? a lot of times you learn when you fail. And so I know a lot of parents, as a parent myself, we want, our kids to do great, and we want them to be happy, we want them to be safe. But a lot of times when our children fail, that's when they learn and become stronger so they can learn from it and succeed.
River Bluff Competitive Cheer took first place in the Falcon Cheer Invitational, Lexington Wildcat Classic, and Battle of the Bluff. JV Cheer took first place in the Debbie Rogers, and Varsity took second place. The lower state cheer competition will be held at River Bluff on Thursday, November 6th. Congratulations and good luck, Gator Cheer.
Varsity Golf had a match record of 9-3 and JV Golf had a match record of 3-1. Georgia Lodeholt set the low 9-hole record of 41 and was also named the 4A All-Region Athlete. Coach Roger Smith was selected as the 4A Region Co-Coach of the Year. Congratulations, women's golf.
B team and JV football both have a record of 4-5, and varsity has a record of 5-4. B team and JV football have a game against Irmo here in the Swamp, while varsity travels to Irmo. Good luck and congratulations, Gator football.
JV volleyball ended the season with a record of 13-7. Varsity volleyball ended the season with a record of 27-5 and won their region. Varsity made it to the lower state championship but fell to Wando. Claire Edwards was named All-State and Allie Lane was selected to play in the North-South Senior All-Star match. Congratulations, Gator Volleyball.
Women's tennis made it to the state playoffs and lost in the first round, but they placed third in their region. Congratulations, women's tennis.
Gators Cross Country made a strong showing at region. Men's varsity placed third and men's JV placed second. All region runners were Aaron Fazenko and Caleb Brummel. Women's varsity placed third and women's JV placed second. All region runners were Meredith Sharp, Abby Heldreth, and Riley Stewart. Cross Country has a mid-state qualifier Saturday, November 1st at Sandhills. Congratulations and good luck, Cross Country.
The swimming team was region champs in the 5-4A region and placed in state. Congratulations, Gator Swimming. Wow, Momentum 2014 doesn't just apply to students, but to student athletes as well.
Thanks for watching. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Maddie. We'll see you next time on Gator Sports.
Deuces from the Swamp.
Thanks, girls. I can't wait to see how all of our teams finish up their seasons this fall.
Me too. Well, that's all for this episode of Gator Eye News. Signing off, I'm Kim.
And I'm Haley. Hope you all have a great day.
Until next time,
stay classy, River Bluff.
What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?